What is going on, everybody? It's just Eden here from Eden Earnings on the YouTube channel or the Non-Techies Roadmap to Affiliate Marketing Facebook group. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button right now. And if you're not a part of the group just yet, make sure you click on over and join that free Facebook group where I share tips, tricks, trainings on what I'm doing in my affiliate marketing business, specifically in regards to the covert affiliate method. Today, I'm going to actually be covering how I use Wealthery Reach, which is actually the AI software that I use to import profiles from social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn. You could do Discord, you could go Slack, like all the social networks you need. You can use this AI tool to actually build out your leads and you can grow your followers and your friends by sending automated messages, automated requests. You could do automated comments. You can do so much. This really optimizes my strategy when it comes to importing new people to contact and begin having conversations with, and thus inviting into my free Facebook group. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and I am going to show you guys Wealthery Reach. So here it is inside of Wealthery Reach. So I just want to show you guys basically how I use Wealthery Reach. All right. So it comes down to, so there's your leads, which is the profiles that you import. Now, when you import them from Facebook, like on a post or an ad, you can import, people that like a page. You can import people that comment. So you can import all of them. That doesn't mean that they're your leads. That doesn't mean you automatically get their email addresses. But what this does mean is you can begin having automated conversations and send out automated friend requests to start getting that relationship going. So now what I'm going to do is pop into the pipeline. And so you can create as many pipelines as you need. And then, so what I'll do is I will make a new pipeline. So Wealthery Reach training pipeline. All right. So when it comes down to Wealthery Reach, I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. Like, honestly, you can set up the pipeline however you want. The true magic comes down to, the messaging. What templates are you using? Because you can create messaging templates and then you can assign them to different pipelines and then you can automatically send those out. So that's really where the true setup lies is how are you going to craft your message? How are you going to communicate with this person to drive interest for them to either respond back to you or join your Facebook group, or heck, even just going and clicking on the link you sent them of your affiliate product so that you could get a commission if they buy. So let's see. So, all right. So we'll save the changes. All right. Go to my new pipeline. All right. So this is always, whenever you create a brand new pipeline, it's always going to have imported prospects and qualified prospects. So when you're on Facebook, social media, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, Slack, anytime you import a profile, it'll come and go right into here. And then, I always just go through and quickly qualify them, make sure that they are, a qualified prospect, specifically like if they're in the correct country. Like if they're in a country that I can't even sell to, well, then I'll go through and actually remove them. And then all you do is you'll just move them over to qualified. So that just tells you like, okay, all these people in the qualified are good to go. And now this is where you can start building out the stages of your pipeline. All right. So typically what I will do is send a friend request. All right. And then what you can do is you go into these automations right here. So these triggers, this is just like if you were to, like manually drag them over into a different step in the pipeline, you could set up a follow-up date of like 2, 3, 4, however many days or hours that you would like. So we'll just go over to the automations. All right. And then this is where all the fun stuff is. So depending on what social network you're using, you can go through. So here's all the Facebook actions that you can do automatically. All right, here's all the Instagram actions you can do. All right, LinkedIn, X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, school, all of those actions just right there. All right, so let's just say you want to build a Facebook pipeline. So when I'm doing this, I build pipelines for each individual social network that I'm going to be using. So typically, I use Wealthery Reach for Facebook and also Instagram. I'm going to start using it on TikTok. I haven't really gone that heavy on TikTok, but it does work on TikTok. I do want to clarify that. So Facebook, qualify a profile, tag profiles in a post comment. You can like a profile, you can like a page, send a friend request, send a DM. You can even unfriend them. Look at all this stuff automatically. All right. So if you want to send a friend request, all right, then you can add action. And what's really cool is you can actually stack these actions on top of each other. So each step could have multiple automated actions taking place. So I've done it both ways. Like I'll show you. So you click add action. Oops. Let me see. Oh, perfect. All right. So friend request. So you can do it this way as well. You could go send friend request and then you could do send direct message. So what it would do in this instance, once they're dragged over into this pipeline stage, this part of your pipeline, first it would send a friend request and then it would wait 5 seconds before, and then it would send a direct message. And then you can come in here since I don't actually have any templates in here. Um, you'll go and just create a template. So what I will show you to do right now, so choose the box and click on the three dots next to the stage name and on the drop down. So you click save changes. All right, so send a friend request. And if you want, you can always change the colors of this however you want. If you like to be color organized like I do. All right, so click the three dots. All right, let's see here. So assign templates, or you can also hit templates in the left-hand side. So these are all the templates that I've written in the past. So new. So this is where Wealthery Reach the power of it. All right. So like a lot of people think that like, oh, I need your pipeline. I need your pipeline. Like I need that build up. Like you can build it out however you want. Like what you really want to focus on is building out like the direct messages that you're sending to people. So you got to think like, okay, what niche are you going into? And then what product are you going to be promoting? So typically, like if you're in the like the pickleball niche, hey, and then you can actually add variables. So you can add a value like, hey, first name, just like an email. I noticed, let's see, I noticed you're a part of, and then what you can do is you can go and do Facebook group. So then it'll say, hey, Eden, I noticed you're a part of, Pickleball Fanatics group or whatever the Facebook group is. It'll fill that in right there. All right. So this is, for example, like say I'm in a pickleball group. All right. So, uh, I'm, so let's see. So, hey, first name, I noticed you're a part of the Facebook group. Have you gotten a ton of value from it? I haven't really since I've been a part of it. And that's why I've created this free group for pickleball fanatics where I share trainings, tips, as well as offers to get your favorite pickleball products at a discounted price. Boom. Look at that. So then you can just send it just like this. So then it'll say, hey, first name, I noticed you're a part of the Pickleball Fanatics Facebook group. Have you gotten a ton of value from it? I haven't really since I've been a part of it. And that's why I've created this free group for Pickleball Fanatics where I share trainings, tips, as well as offers to get my favorite pickleball product, to get your favorite pickleball products at discounted prices. Join the group here. And then you can add your group link here. So then you would just go to your Facebook group and then you would link it that way. So that's how I do it because I'm pulling them in. So like if I'm in the pickleball niche, I would go into because I would build a pickleball niche group. And then I will go because I'm leveraging the covert affiliate method. All right. So I'm going out and then I'm going into other pickleball groups and I'm starting to import the people that are in those pickleball groups into this pipeline. All right. So now, oh, whoops, let's see. Pickleball example. All right. Perfect. And then you can assign it to the pipeline stage. Let me see. Hopefully, probably all the way down here. Let me see. This is the one thing. I don't know if it actually saved it. Let me see. Where's that pickleball group? It might not have saved. All right, here, we'll do this. All right. All right, perfect. So then we'll go. All right, let's reassign these templates. I missed it when I was scrolling through. All right, cool. Perfect. So now look at this. So when you can go run automation. All right. Oops. Send friend request. Let's go right here. So here's the pickleball example. All right. So I assigned it to this step. So then if I ran this automation, what it would do is it would send a friend request and it would wait 5 seconds and then it would send this DM directly to them. All right. And all you can do is run automation and you can set this like when you're just starting out with Wealthery Reach, you don't like the social networks don't like to anything to be like automated. So you need to make this look as real as possible. I would never do the 1 to 5 seconds. Anytime I'm running, friend requests or sending DMs, I never do like the intervals. I never do 1 to 5 seconds. At the minimum, I do 5 to 10 seconds. Like if you're just getting started with Wealthery Reach and like your account wasn't sending a bunch of like automated friend requests and DMs beforehand, what I would recommend is just slowly warming this up. So what you could even do is you could do 10 leads to process and then do it for every 5 to 10 seconds. So then that would actually run through. It would switch off between 5 to 10 seconds between each single person that it does. It'll send a friend request and then send a direct message. So you want to make it look as natural as possible. So at minimum 5 to 10 seconds, sometimes like, because what's great about this is you can let this run in the background and you can go off and you can keep working or you can go off and do something else away from your computer. So if you wanted to, if you wanted to do more, like for me, when I'm running it, because I've been doing this for, 3, 4 months, I run Well3 Reach, about an hour in the morning and an hour at night, 30 minutes to an hour in the morning and then at night. So I'm typically doing, like 50 leads per time. So like 50 leads in the morning and then I'm doing another 50 leads at night. So if you wanted to do it this way, you could totally stack it this way if you wanted to. All right. Another way that I have done it, sometimes it like seeing double like hitting double automation sometimes like I can do like less leads. So sometimes what I'll do is I'm kind of experimenting with this now is I'll actually remove that. All right. So here, let me actually edit this. So I'll remove this, come into this automation, and then I don't want the DM. All right. But what I do want to do is look, oh wait, here, let me actually set this up. So I always just do like this is for me, wait 24 hours. All right. Boom. So now what I do is, so after this automation is ran, so you don't have to keep dragging and dropping, do this. All right, so you go edit stage, automations. So let's say we remove the direct message, but we want to add move lead to another stage. All right. So then we want it to move it to wait 24 hours. So after it sends the friend request, it'll automatically move the lead from the friend request over to wait 24 hours. So then, all right, all these people in here, I got to wait 24 hours. All right. And then you can even set it up like these automations, like this is what I do. So you can do triggers. So on drag to this stage, set the follow up to 1 day. So then what it'll do is it'll take the person. So I'll import some people and I'll actually show you this. So once it moves them over to the wait 24 hours, it'll have a follow-up date on the contact, like on the little bar, or the little contact card that is associated with it. Um, it'll tell you 1 day. So then, like if you got like hundreds of people in the wait 24 hours, you're like, okay, like I need to make sure these are the correct people, then that's why I set this up right here. So that, oops, nope. So when it moves over here, it'll automatically set the follow-up date for 1 day. Just, you don't have to, you can just put people over here and then, you're like, okay, anytime they're in this, I got to wait 24 hours. I just do a lot of people. I have some different pipelines that I work in throughout the day. So, having this wait 24 hours helps me just kind of stay organized. And then what I would do is add another step. So send a DM. So this is how I've been running it lately. Let me see. So send a direct message, add action, and then you would just assign Let me see here. And then see, this is where you'd want to actually change the colors so that they don't blend in. All right. Oops. Look, so then they're just different steps. So then you can quickly look at it and know that these are different. All right, let's see here. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that the screen is still showing. All right, so then send DM so you can assign a template. Let me see, pickle ball example. Boom. And then you can close. Boom. I think that did it. Let me see. I believe so. Hopefully. Yep, perfect. A pickball example. There we go. There is my message template. So all you would have to do is, so say you come in tomorrow, you have people in the wait 24 hours. All you'd have to do is you could highlight all of them and then you can drag and drop them and move them over to send a DM. All right. And then you simply, if you ever want to run an automation, you just hit this play, run automation. Yes, let's start. And then, like I said, pay attention. If you're just starting, do like 10, 15, maybe 20 people, but set this to 5 to 10 seconds or even 10 to 30 seconds when you're just starting. So that's how I use Wealthery Reach. That's how I typically build out my pipelines. Then you can, like you can add another step, wait 24 hours. All right, so then you could set wait 24 hours. So like I'll keep these two wait 24 hours because they're the same thing. And then what you could do is, you could do like a follow-up message. Could have a follow-up message right here. And then you can, send a direct message. And then say you had another message template that said, hey, just wanted to make sure you saw that last message, just a follow up. You could do it as simple as that. And then, and then after they complete this, I always add this in here. All right. So here, let me actually so send a direct message. Okay. And then move lead to another stage. All right. Perfect. Wait 24 hours. Boom. All right. Oh, wait, whoops. Follow-up message. Let me see. Move them over to, and then look. So you can always unfriend. You can even set this up to unfriend all the people that you've sent friend requests to, just because, Facebook limits the amount of people that you can actually be friends with. But if you have a professional profile, they don't limit the number of followers you have. So this would be a good way to kind of minimize your friends list. So let's see here. Automations. Then you can go down here and then unfriend. Boom. Look at that. Just like that. And then I got to go back to here because I selected the wrong thing, the wrong automation. Oops, let me see. All right, perfect. Move lead to another stage and then unfriend. So then in this one, after it sends that follow-up message, it'll move them into unfriend. So then you can either start it immediately to start unfriend, or you can, wait 24 hours and then unfriend them. And then you just simply run automation and then hit play. And then you're good to go. So that is like a basic kind of funnel or pipeline that I would set up inside Wealthery Connect. Again, guys, like this layout, these individual colors, these pipeline steps, these can be customized to however you want. If you're using the covert affiliate method, this is going to be really, really effective. This is how I use it. Qualified, then I move them over, send a friend request, then I wait 24 hours, then I'll send them a DM, wait 24 hours, and then I'll follow up. Typically I'll have a little more steps like, maybe wait another day or two, follow up, maybe send an additional lead magnet or maybe a offer. Like in this example, maybe send a discount code for a pickleball affiliate product that you have, or maybe you have a training guide on how to master your hits, so then it doesn't hit the side of the paddle. Maybe you have stuff like that. So start thinking about things like that when you're using Wealthery Reach. Like, how are you going to communicate? That's what you need to really focus on. Like the pipeline build out, like that's easy. Like the strategy is really going to come into play when you're building out the message templates and then figuring out, what do you want to do? Like, you don't need to just have a pipeline this short. Like you could have a pipeline that goes on for a couple weeks if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. Like that's the greatest part about Wealthery Reach is you can customize the pipeline to your exact needs and you can build it out specifically for each social network that you're going to be using to, import. So what I'm going to be showing you now is I just want to jump into like Facebook and I want to show you guys something. So sticking with the pickleball example. All right. Let's see here. All right, so Denver pickleball because I'm in Colorado. So look at this. So if you look right here, this is Wealthery Reach. This is the little widget that's attached to my browser. Like, look right there. All right. See, these are all the social networks that it works with. Boom. It's crazy. Like, I've barely scratched the surface using this incredible AI tool. All right. So you can start auto scroll. So then what it'll do, look, this 22 number is going to start going up as it starts scrolling 42. 62. And it's going through and it's so then I can stop auto scroll and I can import them. All right. So Denver pickleball. So then if you wanted to add a note, like I do this to know which group it came from, Denver pickleball. All right. Just like that. And then what you can do is you'll just click on this little drop down, add the imported leads to the pipeline. What pipeline do you want to add this to? So we need to find my pickleball one. I think that might be down at the bottom. Yep, this one right here. All right, so we'll do import. I always do imported prospects. All right. And then let's see. So you can add only new leads to the pipeline so then it's not repetitive. All right. So start import. Look, so 82 leads imported. All right. Start import. So it's importing right now. I'm not doing anything. This is incredible. Like, do you know how long it would take for you to, manually friend request each of these people, manually send them a DM? Like, look at this. So 82 leads processed, 72 new leads have been imported because 5 of them were already in my system. All right. So then I'll close it. And then we'll go back to Wealthery Reach. Look at this. All right. Nothing. So I'm going to refresh this pipeline right now. Boom. Look at all this. All these people in here. All right. So let's just say you're going through and you're like, oh, auto isn't, qualified. So you can either do not contact. You can put do not contact on there. So then it removes, Allison, like remove lead. So are you sure you want to remove the lead from the sixth pipeline? This will only remove the lead from the pipeline, not from other pipelines or from the CRM. So if you want, you're like, okay, this person's not targeted for this offer. So I'm going to remove them. And then, so you're like, okay, all these 75 people, they're qualified. And then if you ever wanted to, like, look at this, you can click and view their profile. Just like that, you can send them a direct message right there. So you qualify all of them, all right? So let's say, all right, so you can select all leads, all right? And then what you can do is up here, you can click add or move leads to the next stage. So you can move them over to qualified prospects. I'm just showing you guys. A lot of times, you could even just have the imported or the qualified. Like you could just have that. So, like once people are moved into the next one, like you could delete this, like qualified prospects if you wanted to and just do the imported. And you're like, okay, anytime, I move somebody over here, they're obviously qualified. So this is kind of a redundant step, but these two are always defaults when you're using Wealthery Reach. So, so they're qualified. All right. So look at this. So this is where it's a little redundant. So let's see, select all stage leads. All right. Then what you can do, move them over into this send friend request. All right. And then what it's going to do is it's going to move all 75 of those leads over into the friend request stage. All right. So just let it do its thing. All right, perfect. So send a friend request. So if you wanted to start running the automations, this is all you would do. Like, look at this. So estimated time, if I kept it at these settings, sent it to 10 leads, it would take about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But if I change this to 5 to 10, it goes to 6 minutes and 15 seconds. So if you're just starting out, I would maximum do 20. And honestly, I'd probably set it at 10 to 30 just to make sure Facebook doesn't like flag you. I mean, your account's not going to get shut down. You may just be limited on the number of direct messages you can send to strangers within 24 hours. So again, it's just like a 24-hour kind of like slap on the wrist. So just to avoid it when you're just starting, just do it this way. And then you just simply hit run automation. All right. So I actually do want to show you guys something. I want to show you this. So there's nobody over here right now. I want to show you how this automation works, where it actually moves them to another stage. So yes, let's start. So let's just say 1. All right. Send friend request to 1 person. All right. So so you guys are going to get to see Wealthery Reach in action. If you haven't used it, I highly recommend you picking it up, especially if you really want to grow your affiliate marketing business or I mean, this could be used like you could manage groups for people. You could do this for people's groups. You could do this with physical products. I mean, like just reaching out to your direct customers and having a conversation with them. Like the opportunities are endless with Wealthery Reach. It's truly incredible. All right. So it sent the friend request. All right. Now look, it moved this person over automatically into the wait 24 hours. So then also look right here. The follow-up date is 6/2. It changed this follow. See how these don't have follow-up dates right here? This follow-up date's 6/2. It's because I did this. Because I did the triggers. On drag to this stage, set the follow-up date to the current date plus interval. So it'll take the current date and add a day. Look, today's June 1st. The follow-up date's June 2nd. Just so you can kind of always keep track. And then, of course, when like say you come in tomorrow and you're like, all right, now I need to send him a DM, you just drag him over and then you just hit run automation. And then it'll move him over to 24 hours. And then you move him over to follow-up message. You just keep moving them down the pipeline. This is really nice to stay organized and on top of communicating with your leads. So I really hope that helped kind of explain how I use Wealthery Reach day in and day out. I use it with, my Make Money Online space, my non-techies roadmap to affiliate marketing to grow that group. But I also am in some other niches for, like a passion niche. Like one of the niches I'm going to be getting into is the pug niche because I love pugs. So, finding dog products and building an audience out that way. And I'm going to be using Wealthery Reach. I can't tell you guys, I've sent simple DMs before. I've even tested it where I just instead of sending a friend request first, I'll send a DM. And then the first DM, I just send them directly the link to one of my like affiliate offers. Like if they're in the like an affiliate marketing group or a Make Money Online related group, I'll be like, hey, I noticed you're in this group. I assume you're interested in making money online or affiliate marketing. I just wanted to send this training over about the covert affiliate method, which is the exact method that I use, leveraging free Facebook groups and automations in AI. So, and then you could send it over that way. I've gotten sales just sending the link directly. But typically, I'd highly recommend sending friend request, waiting, and then sending the DM. But again, it's totally up to you. You can set it up this way, or you can set it up how I had it at the beginning of the call, or actually stack this, send a DM and send friend request into one automation. Totally up to you. Experiment with it, see what works best for you. But if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll also attach a link to the covert affiliate method training. I do want to be very clear. I am an affiliate for Wealthery. So if you purchase Wealthery Reach through my link or, Wealthery Connect, which is the CRM all-in-one, landing page, email marketing software platform that I use. So I use Wealthery Reach. And then I use Wealthery Connect to manage and stay in contact with my leads. So yeah, let me know. I'll add those links down below. And if you have any questions, please drop a comment and don't forget to subscribe and share this video if you guys are on Facebook. Appreciate it.